Pregnant woman kept a secret from her own mom, her reaction when she knew was priceless. Two red lines. Anna Williams and her husband Joe were ecstatic when they found out that she's pregnant again. They couldn't help but hug each other because they've been waiting for this moment to come. They decided to visit the doctor to make sure that the baby was alright. But little they knew about their future child. Anna and Joe were completely shocked when the doctor gave them news about their future child. At that moment they understood that their life would never be the same. And they had to break the news to the grandma. Becoming a mother always grabs the attention of the entire family. In no time, you'll be updating everyone on your ultrasound scans, food, checkups, and anything else that pertains to your pregnancy. All of them are interested in how the baby is doing. Of course, it's difficult to blame them. Anna knows this, and she can't also help but be excited. When it comes to their pregnancy, some couples choose to keep things a little secret whether it is a boy or a girl. Some even make it a fun game if there is already a name for the child. The rest of the family can be left in full suspense when things like this happen, but these soon-to-be parents opted to keep something a little more significant hidden than simply the gender and name of their child. When she found out she was expecting, she followed the same steps she had taken when she was pregnant with her older kids. To some extent, yes. She informed the family of her pregnancy. She also kept them informed of her progress. However, there was another matter that she believed should be kept under wraps for the time being. When Anna announced that she was carrying a baby in her womb once more, certain members of her family anticipated a boy for various reasons. You know how it is. Uncle Bob or Aunt Linda is physic for some reason. Family members always have little personal sentiments or clues that they believe can help them foretell whether a child will be a boy or a girl. However, this was not the case in Anna's situation. You see, Anna was expecting twin daughters. Even simply reading that, it is a major piece of news. When physicians informed her and her husband that they were expecting twins, they were also taken completely by surprise. That's why they made the decision not to inform anyone of the exciting news they had received. It was such a hard task. She was confident that she knew the emotions that twin newborn girls would receive due to such excitement. She thought that it would be better to surprise them. The question now is how to keep such a thing a secret in the first place. Of course, there were few slip-ups. Carrying the secret for so long has been hard for the couple. Once, Anna almost gave it all away by inviting her grandpa to watch the ultrasound checkup with them. She told him that it would be awesome since he has not seen two babies on the ultrasound screen before. Oops. Luckily, her grandpa hasn't caught up. You may also ask what she did when she needed to show her family the ultrasound photos. Well, the ultrasound technicians were also in on the secret. They helped Anna alter some parts of the photo. She then presented that photo of a single girl to everyone who asks. Isn't it genius? When a baby bump was eventually showing, there was no longer any use in hiding it. Anna was pregnant and Anna's mother couldn't have been happier for her. She was overjoyed at the prospect of having another grandchild and couldn't wait to meet and hug her new baby grandson or granddaughter in her arms for the first time. She had no idea that she was in for a pretty huge surprise. We could only imagine and speculate how Anna managed to keep everything under wraps for 9 months. But, in all seriousness, the result was well worth it. When her delivery arrived, her mother excitedly raced to the hospital to meet her new baby girl for the first time. She was giddy with anticipation. The experience of holding a newborn for the first time is usually a special one. Anna's mother melts quickly as she holds her grandchild in her arms, and she can't take her gaze away. She can't help but gush over how pretty her new girl is. She's really proud of Anna for being strong during the delivery. When a child is born into a family, one can hope to think about everything you want to do with them as they grow up. Make their bed, feed them, teach them the alphabet, and take them on walks. It's all wonderful. Grandma, no doubt, had a slew of similar ideas rushing through her head as well. However, it seemed like she has double up her plans. Anna was well aware that the surprise was about to take place. The nurse is pushing the second baby girl around in a trolley, and she assisted Anna in revealing the surprise. She carefully takes the second baby girl into the room, and Anna begins to wait for her mother to notice the presence of another baby. Her heart was racing with anticipation. Grandma can't take her gaze away from her grandchild, and she doesn't even notice when a nurse enters the room with yet another trolley. Granny is still clueless that her second granddaughter is in the other cart at the end of the bed. Anna then attempted to catch her mother's attention by saying something. Can you guess what she said? There's also a Santa delivery. Anna pointed to the cart with a grin on her face. The twins were born around the holidays, which is why the Santa reference was made. That's when Granny finally looked up. She can't believe what she's seeing. Her tears flowed as she realized what was going on, and she became extremely emotional. This was, in her opinion, a miracle. The twins' father then places the second baby girl directly into the arms of Grandma. She's now holding both of them for the very first time. She can't believe, couldn't be happier, that she'll now have 2 grandkids instead of just 1. Oh, she can't wait to play with them when they grow older. They'll be adorable for sure. Of course, they had to deliver the news to Grandpa, who couldn't accompany Granny to the hospital because of some circumstance. When they finally told him, he was absolutely taken aback by having 2 grandchildren. The old man couldn't hide his delight. Anna even played a little game with him at first. She presents baby number 1, wearing a red cap, and he immediately assumes that it was a boy. He even made a bet with Anna's mother on whether it would be a boy or a girl. Anna informed him that the baby was a darling little girl. Sorry, Granddad, you lost your bet. In addition to whatever you bet on, be sure you're prepared to pay twice. When it came time to tell the truth, Anna wanted to be a little clever. Holding baby daughter number 1, she first informs her father that mom is here as well. She then allows her mother to stroll into the picture with the second baby girl nonchalantly. Oh, his priceless reaction is as touching as her mom's. Now she would give the same kind of a shock to their other relatives that her parents experienced. The video calls begin and conclude one by one, with a surprise disclosure at the end. Anna worked so hard to keep it a secret for 9 months that she deserves to have as much fun as she likes with it. It's such a heartwarming thing to watch over and over again. Following the upload, numerous TikTokers expressed their delight at the lovely surprise, particularly at the grandmother's reaction. One person wrote, "Eek. She was already so happy, then add another baby takes it to a whole new level." Another person talked about how wonderful it was every time a family member finds out they were expecting twins. The excitement is twice as much. However, most people's attention drew to the mother's surprise. Others couldn't help but notice the nurse's enthusiasm. One remark stated that they appreciated the fact that the nurses stayed to see this event. This is something they bet the entire hospital staff had been talking about for a very long time. Some TikTokers noted that the video made them cry, especially when the mother cried, "Thank you, Jesus." One person expressed that they watched the video many times. Every time they do, they cry. One commenter also said she's 21 weeks pregnant. She only has 1 baby, but it will be her first one. She said she's also looking forward to seeing her mother hold the little girl. It's not only in TikTok that it went viral. The story touched even the Redditors, and people are talking about it there. They were noting the moment when Grandma said, "Good job" to her daughter. Reddit found it very sweet. They exclaimed that it's such adorable coming from a mama to another mama. Even one comment shared how Joe and Anna were pretty sweet as a high school couple. It was their classmate who said so in the comments. It seems like the couple is pretty solid. No doubt they're blessed with adorable children. Some comments seem to imply that they think the entire thing was scripted. One even asked how she pulled it off, unless anyone ever saw how big her belly is. Another person, maybe a friend of Anna's, replied that none of them knew and even saw Anna had any idea. It was just awesome that they get to pull it off. Even though she just gave birth, Reddit users were also amazed by how beautiful Anna looks in the video. One noted that she looks amazing and perky after pushing out twins. Well, maybe it's the afterglow of such excitement and love. After all, she's filled with so much affection for her children and everyone around her. There is also a comment on Reddit that's worth mentioning. It's a little joke that says it's like ordering a burrito. You are already enjoying yours, but then the cook calls your name again and you get a second one. Oh well, maybe the ecstasy you'll feel is just the same. Of course, the happiness of having a new baby can't compare to anything else. Many people were looking forward to recreating this lovely moment in their own lives when they ultimately welcome their own children into the world. We sincerely hope that anybody who reads this will experience the same warm and fuzzy feeling this family did. The grandma's amazing reaction will be remembered forever. For sure, the twins will love this video when they grow up. Anna posts photographs of the twins on her Instagram profile regularly. If you want to check how the baby girls have been doing since her famous video was recorded, pay a visit to the page. She also posts more video snippets on her TikTok account from time to time. You may also ask her some questions and she will gladly answer them all. This video serves as a gentle reminder of how valuable family is. Consider forwarding this article to your loved ones to share the warm fuzzy feels. Tell us about your thoughts in the comments.